Hi, and welcome to This Week in East Brunswick, the Township's own news and information program. Today, we visit the Dallenbach's Nature Center and a Department of Parks and Recreation program for 3 to 5-year-olds called Teeny Tempos, conducted by Joanne Russell. Sharon Karmazin will preview the library's book sale, its biggest fundraiser of the year, held at the Brunswick Square Mall, beginning with Preview Night March 7th. We'll feature a comment on the Constitution from Chris Hickey, then back to the library for tax information from Reference Department Head Susan Keel, followed by a look at library displays with School System Information Officer Amy Fisher and Supervisor of Practical and Visual Arts Ken Koppel. Finally, Consumer Advocate Adrian Eisner will have suggestions for selecting a tax preparer. First, here's a look at our Channel 8 schedule for next week. Monday at 10 a.m., it's exercise and aerobics for Firming Up on Look Great, Feel Great with Lenore Kulik. At 10:30 a.m., a new series of stories from the library begins, with East Brunswick librarians reading and performing finger plays with a group of 4-year-olds. Tuesday at 7 p.m., Eye on the Library features book reviews and information about library services, this month highlighting the Media Services Department. Then at 7:30, a special edition of Sports Talk, with host John Magliero touring the new Rutgers athletic facilities with Associate Director of Athletics, Bud Heilman. At 7:30 Wednesday, For Art's Sake with Dolly Vasta features an interview with mime and new vaudevillian Michael Menes. Followed at 8 by The Arts from the Middlesex County Cultural and Heritage Commission. Thursday at 8:30, Mayor William Fox and his guest Fred Kurtz, Executive Director of the Middlesex County Utilities Authority, discuss the Edgeboro landfill on About East Brunswick. And we'll be back next Thursday at 7 with another edition of This Week in East Brunswick. A special note to those of you watching Thursday evening. At 8 p.m., the East Brunswick Board of Education will make their 1988 school budget presentation live here on Channel 8. So if you're interested in how that portion of your tax dollars is being spent, stay tuned. The presentation will be shown again next Tuesday evening, March 8th at 8 p.m. And be sure to watch Channel 8's program schedule for repeat times for all our other shows. Now here's a look at Teeny Tempos, a recreation program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Joanne Russell has been teaching preschoolers instructional programs through the Recreation Department for close to 8 years now. That means some of her former toddler students are now in their teens and may even be volunteering to assist with Rec Department programs themselves. Joanne teaches up to 20 courses to 3 to 5-year-olds throughout the year, including Teeny Tempos, which emphasizes movement to music while encouraging the learning of colors, numbers, the difference between right and left, as well as group interaction. Other courses are toddler size, rudimentary aerobics for 3 to 5-year-olds, and Plain Pals, which teaches movement and coordination, the first step in athletic training, to 24 to 36-month-old kids. The classes are limited to 8 to 10, and according to Miriam Stratton of the Rec Department, the classes are among the first to fill up during registration. Before class on Tuesday, Mrs. Russell explained what we were about to see.
It is a 50-minute program sponsored by the East Brunswick Recreation Department, and it is basically a movement to music program, and also I do songs with the children, and everything I do is to music. Today you will be viewing part of the things that we do with the children. The age group of the children you will be seeing today are ages 3 to 5-year-olds. The basic things that we will be doing, first of all, will be doing some things, some simplified songs, and then after that we will be doing things like the hand movements, the wheels on the bus, and he's got the whole world in his hand, the numbers rumba. We will be walking, running, and skipping to music. We will be doing a beanbag toss, and we will be doing the horses, the stick horses, galloping to them. We will be doing the freeze, which I will blow a whistle and the children have to freeze like a statue. We will be doing the balance beam, which I call across the bridge. We will be also doing other movements to music, and one of our favorites is Lummi sticks, where the children will each have a set of sticks and they will be doing precision routines to music. And the last thing we end with, and it's one of the children's favorites, is called the Boogie Woogie Bear. For further information about the classes, please contact the Division of Recreation Center at 390-6797.
Hi, this is Sharon Karmazin, Assistant Director, and I'm here at the library. But this isn't a part of the library that most people ever get to see. I'm in the sorting area of the Friends of the Library, which is in our technical services area. The reason I'm back here today is because I have with me two guests from the Friends of the Library who are involved in final preparations for this year's book sale. I have Diane Yanako and Lucretia Lipper, who are book sale chairman this year. Welcome. Tell me, the book sale's coming up. What are the dates?
Okay, our preview night is Monday night, March 7th from 7 to 9. There's an admission charge that night, free to members of Friends of the Library. And the rest of the week it will be Tuesday, March 8th through Sunday, March 13th, mall hours. The rest of the week there's no admission charge.
Now, where is the book sale this year?
It's going to be at Brunswick Square Mall in the J.C. Penney Court.
Do you have a lot of books, Diane? Looks like a lot back here.
Well, this year we have a bonanza of books. We have more books donated than ever before. As you can just look around you and see, so many books have been donated that there should be something for everybody. We have had loads of recent fiction, children's books, whatever you want.
I understand this year you're even going to have something for the video freaks.
Yes, we will be having video cassettes this year for the first time.
About how much will they cost, do you know?
I think about $5.
So that's a great chance for people who love movies to buy some extras. There'll be Betamax and even some VHS, I understand. I understand this year we're having free puppet shows again. Can you tell me when those are going to be?
Yes, Wednesday, March 9th and Thursday, March 10th are the dates for the puppet shows. There'll be 2 performances each night, one at 7 and 7:30.
Can you tell us a little bit about the way the Friends sort? I know the books are arranged by categories and people are interested in knowing what kinds of books they can come and look for.
We have a wide variety. We have a mystery and science fiction section for buffs of that area. We have a big hobby section. I know we get a lot of calls for cookbooks, and that's where you'd find those. We have a tremendous paperback collection. That's big chance to stock up on your paperbacks. A romance section. We have history, fine arts, a literature section, and hardcover fiction and nonfiction. I know we get a lot of call for nonfiction readers also.
I know many people come to the library asking us what we do with our old encyclopedias. Do you sell old encyclopedias at the book sale, and how reasonably can people get them?
Yes, we have many encyclopedias from as low as $10 for a complete set. We even have some incomplete sets that are good for school projects, and those you could even buy for a few dollars, and they're very handy.
Now, we did mention that there are going to be video cassettes and books. Are there other things that are sold at the sale?
We have records also. I know last year many people were interested in the records, and we have classical, rock, just about everything in records.
Okay, let's tell everybody one more time when and where it is, because I know it's a great community event. Thousands of people come, and nobody wants to miss it. Tell us, when is preview night?
Preview night is Monday, March 7th from 7 to 9 o'clock, and we'll be in the mall the rest of the week, March 8th through 13th, during mall hours.
Well, ladies, thanks so much for being with me. This is Sharon Karmazin here in the sorting area, and we'll see you at the book sale.
Hello, my name is Chris Hickey, and I will be bringing you this week's Constitutional Minute. My topic is Gouverneur Morris. On May 14, 1787, Gouverneur Morris headed off to Philadelphia in the Constitutional Convention. The trip for him was not as long as for some of the other delegates, being that he was an elected delegate from the state of Pennsylvania. He headed off knowing that he was well qualified to be there. Morris had served on the Continental Congress under George Washington, and like many of the men who made the famous trip to Philadelphia, he had been a member of the Bar Association. He had also served on many committees and been head draftsman of several important documents. While he was at the convention, Morris certainly made his presence known. He took part in many debates where he strongly advocated a strong central government, a president for life, and a Senate composed of members appointed for life by the president. Although his proposals failed to win approval, he accepted the compromise document and lent his literary skills to the writing of the final form of the Constitution, where he receives much of the credit for the wording. Gouverneur Morris, the writer of the Constitution, certainly proved to be a true American statesman. He set aside his personal ambitions for the common welfare of the United States of America. Although few are familiar with his name, All of us have and will continue to be affected by the significance of his efforts. Thank you.
Does the library have IRS Tax Form 2106? Hi, my name is Susan Keel, Head Reference Librarian at the East Brunswick Public Library. Questions like this one are asked every day at this time of the year, but many of our viewers may not be aware of the wide range of tax materials available at the library. Today our question takes us to the tax information displays in the reference department. Here you'll find the most popular federal tax forms and copies of tax preparation guides. New Jersey and New York State forms are also available at the reference desk. If we are out of distribution copies, you can photocopy specimen forms provided by the Internal Revenue Service. So does the library have IRS Tax Form 2106? Just ask at the reference desk or call us at 390-6767. Hope to see or hear from you soon.
Hi, I'm Amy Fisher. I'm the information officer for the school system, and I'm here at the library in front of one of the displays at the Youth Art Month exhibit. And I'd like to remind you to come out to see the elementary school exhibit before it goes down on March the 14th. After that, the secondary school art exhibit will be up. Right now, there's all the elementary schools and work from Hammersholt exhibited, and starting on March 15th, there will be work from Churchill and East Brunswick High School, so we hope you all come to see it. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to Consumer Aware. I'm Adrienne Eisner, Director of the East Brunswick Consumer Affairs Office. Today we're going to be talking about selecting an income tax preparer. Although this is a subject most of us like to postpone thinking about, it is wise to get started early and avoid the last-minute rush. Who will prepare your taxes this year? Approximately 30% of all taxpayers hire someone to do their taxes for them. Whether or not you pay for assistance, you are still responsible for making sure that your taxes are prepared accurately and filed on time. The quality and price of tax preparation services can vary greatly. If you decide you need that kind of assistance, you should shop around to find the preparer best suited for you. There are several types of tax preparers. An enrolled agent is certified by the IRS after having worked 5 years as an IRS auditor or after passing a government exam. Enrolled agents are authorized to represent you before the IRS. A certified public accountant, or CPA, has passed a professional qualifying exam. CPAs are also authorized to represent you before the IRS. A public accountant may have special accounting training, but lacks certification and therefore cannot represent you before the IRS. Some attorneys prepare tax returns and can represent you. Any other individual described as a tax preparer may or may not have special training or experience. Some preparation firms require that their staffs have extensive training and experience, while others have less rigorous requirements. To find the preparer that best suits your needs, call several and ask these important questions. What is your training or experience in preparing tax returns? The more complex your tax situation, the more you may wish the advice of someone with specialized experience. How do you check for accuracy? Does someone else double-check the returns? Approximately how much will preparing my taxes cost, and how is that fee determined? Where can you be reached later on in the year if I need help with an audit? Can you represent me if IRS audits my return, and what will you charge? When you visit the preparer, expect certain things. A preparer should go through a checklist of deductions to see if any apply to you. A preparer should also sign your return and enter his or her name and Social Security number or federal identification number. A preparer should not guarantee you a refund before completing your return, suggest that you claim non-existent deductions, or commit any other improprieties. A preparer should not ask you to sign a blank return or one that is completed in pencil. Gather and bring to the preparer any information or documents that might apply to your taxes, including last year's return. Remember, too much information is better than too little. After your return is prepared, check it to make sure that all the information is correct, and always maintain a copy of the return for your own records. If you have any further questions or need additional information, please be sure to contact us at the East Brunswick Consumer Affairs Office. Our office is located in the Municipal Building, and our hours are from Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. The telephone number is 390-6954. Thank you for joining me on Consumer Aware. See you again next time.